Now you're getting something?
Just say something.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna be weird for a minute because it's got to catch up.
But I'll let you know if I hear anything.
Yeah, are you still not hearing anything?
No, I'm just hearing the same. I'm hearing the background noise, but not your voice.
That is so weird. That is not supposed to happen. Hold on.
And now I heard you say something about something.
Okay, yeah, you hear me now? Yep. Okay. I had a couple of issues with the audio there. It's been fixed. We have our first couple of shots on goal. Of this game. Alright, there we go. Now all the audio should be up its front end. As we go back in the row end, they've given up the first couple of shots on goal of this game. And here comes Oswego. Around the back of the net, looking. They won't center. Or yet, they'll just kind of slide that one. Pops up to the point, and it's thrown right back in. Oswego continuing to just wrap the puck around the boards. It's moved back. And Skaneateles will that time be able to get it out. Chips back in. And now over to the side end at the shot. Does not go. And it's thrown out. Up to the point again. And that shot is ripped and they score! A shot from the point that does a little strange bounce on the way in. And on their first shot on goal of the game, it is 1-0. Big goal there to start the game for Oswego. They're actually going to sit down so it's easier. I'm going to stand there. This should be a lot easier now. Scan walking in. They can't get that. And tug around and Skaneateles continuing to try to force it, and they lose it again. Walking into their zone now. Good move around the backhander, goes wide. Into the corner. That's pushed up, and a lot of poking at that. And it'll be held. Or two more ring pop shots on goal. Face off taken to one back. Moved along. Here comes the. Excuse me, there was a weird little face off one. Kind of came out to the side. A long shot directed towards the net, went wide. Oswego trying to hold it in. This is given around, and here comes Scanner, the push box, trying to get it out. They make their way up. And actually, from now, I'm just going to call them Oswego and Scan. It's a lot easier on my part. That's thrown up. Blocked in, out, and that's going to be sent all the way down. And it will not become an icing. Must have tipped somebody on the way down. Good fortune there by Skaneateles, but everybody falls, and it comes up and out of the zone again. Out on the boards. And here they come again, walking in. And good job by Scan there, though. Get a couple of shot attempts. They do now have 3 shots on goal. I believe that is my sister, but I'm not going to call a name because that's... I would only know like one name. Anyways, here comes Scan on their way out. A 3-on-2. Walking in, the shot directed on net, hit the goalie in the shoulder. And it's moved back. Chipped up to the point, held. And here comes Oswego. They chip this towards the net, that's poked away. Backhander towards the goal, and nothing will come of that. It'll make its way back. And the pass there goes awry. A chip up to the middle. I cannot control that. Yeah, I'll just, whatever. Thrown all the way up. Here comes Oswego in a foot race. And their player will fall to the ground. That's chipped up. Looking for the middle. The pass is taken. Nothing there. And it's worked along. And the whistle blows for something. I believe this may be a penalty. Or not. I don't know. And there is a... Yep, so there's going to be a bench minor on Skaneateles, I believe, for too many players on the ice from the signal. Oh, they're doing 2-minute penalties. So power play for the ring pops. That's one back. Oh no, they're doing a minute 30. They changed it. So this penalty will expire. This always happens. This penalty will expire when the penalty clock reaches 30. I'll try to end it in time. There comes Oswego, trying to get their power play going. Down goes a player, and that'll be another penalty. But now on the delayed call, in they come. Moving in, it's turned aside and held. But Oswego will get another... Oh, there's actually a perfect minute left, so we're going to be able to do this the right way. And it is 6, I believe. Or a minute 30. Now we have it all set up. 7:37 on the clock. Okay, so that'll be a tripping penalty. It's a 1-minute long 5-on-3 for the ring pops. A.K.A. Oswego. Up to the point. Pass over is sent down. And the chip on the net is turned aside. They dig at it, and it will be held on the rebound. 7 shots on goal now for Oswego. 51 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. Minute 21 remaining on the power play. Face off won by, or no, they tie up. Down to the corner now. Looking up to the point. This is, I was about to say a name, but there's barely any numbers on these jerseys. And they don't correlate right, anyways. Regardless, Oswego does manage to keep it in. Now, play right in front of the net, the shot hit the side of the net. Now this is out, and now some sticking in their own zone. They will get it down and fire it all the way down. This will end up going on net. There's 13 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. 40 remaining on the power play time. As they walk up. All the way and crunched onto the wall. 1 penalty expires. The 5-on-3 is over. Down to the 5-on-4. This comes over and they score. Took a awkward bounce. And it is now 2-0. Ring pops. With 6:26 to play. A 30 shot on goal. Face-off is won by the ring pops. Skaneateles tries to force it up, and it moves back into the defensive zone. Chipped around. Chips back. And move back around. They'll try to clear it. And they're not able to do so. As the puck themselves, they walk back in now. This from the middle, the shot is turned aside. Back up to the point now, and here comes the push pops on a little one-on-one that was taken away by Oswego. And here comes Oswego right back. Driving in, the pass to the middle. It's turned aside and held. With 5:32 to play in the first. Good start for Oswego. Face-off is one. It's passed back to the point. Chip towards the net. That doesn't go anywhere. And Scam will now try to skate this out, and they are able to. Oswego immediately is just going to take this one right back. And the puck does temporarily stay in the Oswego zone. They get it out, but then it's dumped right back in. Shots on goal 10-5. Oswego, it's 2-0 Oswego. With 5 minutes to play in the first. It is battled for on the wall. Doubling back. Pass up to the point now. A little whiff on the first shot attempt. And the second shot attempt is blocked. And Oswego trying to push by. They are unable to do so. And Scan will dump it back in. A couple players going for a change. 4:28 to play. That's chipped up towards the net. Can't get anything there. So Oswego player brought down. And there is going to be a penalty on this. It's called by the Farber referee. This will likely be for a hooking. And 77 into the box with a hook. And for some reason, the penalty does not want to appear on my board. There it is. It's one back and a few little slashes thrown in front of the net there. Looking up, and this comes out in the video feed was kind of choppy there for a second, but we do have it back. Here comes Scan walking out. Trying to push in. It's left back at the point. And that attempt is blocked and cleared out of the zone. 1 minute remaining on the Oswego's third power play of the game. We do have a little graphic we can bring up in the second. So it has just kind of been going in and out over the last minute or so. It's chipped in. Held back the second try, does not go. 30 seconds remaining on this Oswego power play, but they've been pinned in their own zone for most of the time. The chip pass does not work. It's up to the point now, ripped. The shot is blocked, sent all the way down, where it will become an icing, barely. With 2:59 to play, 10 seconds remaining on the, or 11 on the penalty. A very chill game for the most part so far, but it has been rough for Scan. They already have 3 penalties. As the time will tick off on this power play, though, for Oswego, which they really were putting in their own zone for pretty much the entirety of it. Penalty expires. Back to full strength. Very good penalty kill there by the by Scan, as they were able to do a very good job. That's thrown all the way in for an icing. With 2:33 to play here in the first. I don't really know why we're zooming in on the scoreboard, but that's okay. Face off one up to the point now. Oswego trying to keep that in. That goes back out. Thrown up. They can't get it in. The pass gets through several players on both teams. And Oswego will win the race to this. They carry into the offensive zone, pressured onto the wall. Final few seconds expiring on this. Oh, never mind, there's no power play. That was a lie. Up to the point, they hold it now, and that's getting chipped on net. That is turned aside and held. Or their 11th shot of this one. Minute 50 to play exactly. Face-off is won by Oswego. The attempt on that did not go, and they will control back out, chipped away. Centering pass hit the goaltender's stick. And Oswego will hold it in, try to set up. Rolling around. The chip up, and and here comes, and the pass just out of reach, but no icing called by the ref. Oswego trying to get it out. Skaneateles trying to set up. Try to do something. That's forced in. Slowly dribbled on that. Turned aside. The rebound went wide. It's put up to the middle. And then everyone kind of collapsed in around it, but no goals are allowed there. Awful voice crack, jeez. That faceoff was won by by Scan, and they were able to get it around while I was trying to fix the clock. Moved back in. Skaneateles kind of pinned behind the net. Now try to wrap it. Taken down, a penalty coming to Oswego. And there is the call with 33 seconds to play. Oswego will get their first penalty in this one. And see if we can read the number heading into the box. 3. So first power play for Scan of this game. Face-off is won by Skaneateles. They now have to, what is probably their best chance so far of this game. That puck is moved down around. And forced in the middle. Have to move towards the net, nothing there. And Oswego will get it out to kill off this first period. And that is going to do it for the first. We will head to it's a very good period there for the Rink Pops, as they did a very good job. We will head to intermission, and we will be back in a second. We are back for the start of the second period as we will we'll set up. 57 seconds still remaining on the Oswego penalty. Face off won by the by Scan. That's pushed up. And here comes Oswego, a little short-handed opportunity. Driving the net, the shot turned aside. And now a bunch of people fall. And here comes Scan trying to get it out again. They walk in, move to the middle. Little flip on net, turned aside and held. With 28 seconds to play on the penalty. Shots on goal 12-9 Oswego. Skaneateles is a very strong last couple of minutes. That's gotten them back. That face-off is won. It's pushed up to the point now. And out it goes. Oswego now in pursuit. Nearly giving up in front of the net. They are able to turn that away. And it comes up. Here comes Skaneateles trying to get it out. 10 seconds remaining on the penalty. 5 seconds to go. Skaneateles gaining it in their own end. That'll do it for the first Skaneateles power play of this one. And it was definitely did not go how they hoped. Unable to really do much of anything there. Little chip pass as Oswego retreats back into their own end. They try to force it back in, couldn't do much. That's thrown up. Skaneateles with it again. And Skaneateles tried to get that in, and that time they will. Took a couple of attempts. Now the shot takes a deflection, then goes on net, but it is turned aside with 12:21 to play in the period. Strong start for Oswego here in the second. They've done a really good job of, Skaneateles. Face off one by Oswego. They skate it back around. Chipped up, doesn't get much there. And a little shot from the side. Nothing there. That's sent back into the front. And it was taken away at the last second before they could get a shot off. And Oswego back out in the counterattack. Walking in. Good stick check there as here comes Skaneateles back out of their zone. This is chipped up. Oswego will carry it back. Waiting, looking. The pass is completed. Stopping behind the net, and now we'll look up to the point. Shot from the point, and that is turned aside. It looks like it went in on the camera, but the camera didn't go there. You're not really able to see what happened. Oswego had it pinned down into the zone now. And Skaneateles will still not be able to clear it. The battle continues. It finally comes out. And there's Skaneateles players all over that, but they all fall down. And here they go again. Gonna have another try. Walking in, that's chipped. Sticks far away from the net by the goalie. Oswego now with it. Chipped up, and now a little break-in as that's thrown all the way into the offensive zone. Chipped up, not really much there for Skaneateles. And now here's a little floater from the point that went wide. Set up at the side, chipped on net, and they score! A 2-shot on goal sequence. We'll put this game back within one. With 10:21 to play, it is now 2-1. Ring pops. Face-off is won by Scan, and they will continue to try and continue what they were just able to do off of that really nice goal that they scored. That's held. Just around the puck, kind of a couple of awkward bounces. Move on to the point. And the shot on net there, nothing did not get through. Oswego trying to get it out. And that's still kept in. Out at the point now. Long shot gets deflected and grabbed by the goaltender. And it never started the clock. Just gonna quickly readjust that. Give him the shot on goal. 2-1 Ring Pops. Face-off is won by Skaneateles. It comes over. They will throw this up. And here comes Oswego in a foot race. They will get their first. A little chip on net is turned aside. The rebound did squeak out. Centering pass. A shot for the point. Went wide. I believe it might have deflected off of somebody. And here comes Skaneateles out the other way. They stick it into the zone, and that's immediately taken back by Oswego, who throws it back out. Up at the point now, 9:03 to go. Pitch around, that's held. Walking in, the shot went wide. Forced up to the point. And Oswego will try to center this. It took a couple of plays, and now a poke check away there by the goaltender. And another shot that was turned aside. Held along up. Oswego sets up behind the net. The centering pass deflected on goal. A very good possession there for Oswego. Skaneateles trying to walk in with it. That's poked away. And they do gain entry. Walked in the middle of the shot, they score! Off of a really nice shot. A push pops pick up a goal that tied this one up. And with 8:07 to play here in the second, it is 2-2. A really good period by the push pops. Not the Ring Pops, the push pops. The next faceoff is won by Skaneateles, and they're going to walk right back in. Several Oswego players were able to get to that. It's up to the point. Ripped on the ice. That shot is blocked. And here comes this is chipped down, and that's a foot race now. And both players will fall down. Setting up in front, no defender was there, but they were able to fortunately keep this away. Ooh, thrown on net. That's turned aside. Looking back. And they walk out to the front. They score! And right back at them are the Ring Pops as they pick up their third goal of this game with 7:33 to play here in the second. Good resiliency there being shown by Oswego to the giving up those 2 goals. That's forced back in, and it does not make it all the way in. It kind of trickled. Scan trying to set it up. The flip pass makes it, and that's thrown up and immediately sent back in. And then here they come again. Walking up, that's thrown on net. The shot went wide. That's chipped up, and here comes Oswego. All the way down. Ripped from the side, and that one went wider than that. That's chipped by the defender. Skaneateles giving chase as we go back in their own end. A 2-player forecheck. It's not enough as this will just come right back in the scan zone. Over long. Looking up for the point. That pass is made. And all the way down. It'll go back in the Oswego zone. Oswego shakes the forechecker. And a little pass up, and now there was a breakaway that tried to develop. Now it has become a one-on-one. And Skaneateles pokes it away. Pass up to the point now. Chip towards the net, nothing there. Good stick play there by the Skaneateles. That is moved around as character kind of went right down the end. Down goes a Oswego player on the boards, and a Skaneateles player was brought down. Video going in and out again. But now here's a 2-on-1 for Skaneateles. The pass up does not make it over. And here they go again. Stepping in, the shot does not go. That's chipped, looking around. Wrap around to the middle, and that went wide. Along up. And here's Oswego trying to come in with it. They can't really. It's held at the blue line and sent all the way back down. Oswego back in there. Oh, yeah, that's poked away. But there, the Oswego defender is right there. Skaneateles trying to stay on this. Chipped up, and here comes a. They tried it. They just went right back. Walking up to the middle now. Step behind, that's kind of set towards the middle, nothing really came in that. It was sticked aside by the goalie. Oswego player taken down, nothing called there. And we'll walk around the back of the net now. Looking up to the middle, the shot there was turned aside. Chip past 4 minutes to play in the second period. And here comes Skaneateles trying to get out of their own zone. They are able to this time. And a 3-player little scrum/attack thing does not work as Oswego goes right back into their zone. It's up to the point now. Shot is double deflected and turned aside with 3:31 to play. Off of a double deflection in front of the net. Hit multiple. I just completely lost my train of thought. It hit multiple Lakers or push pops, I should say, in front of the net. All the way out, down goes the defender, and they're gonna try to make something out of this. It's fired in, and this is on goal. It rebounds out, and it's chipped away to the corner. And again, that's a good job by Oswego to just immediately get rid of that pressure. 2:55 left to play, and here comes Skaneateles. They chip it in for what seems like the millionth time this period. And now trying to apply pressure. Comes up to the point there. A couple of players getting tangled around each other. And here comes Oswego. Walking in. Beats the defender. Or out to the middle. The pass to the center is poked away by the goalie. And there the Oswego will keep this in, but that is a good job by Skaneateles to keep this puck in the end zone. Moved around that pass. will make its way up. That was just complete failure there by Marucci's. Comes up to the point now, the pass made over. About 1:55 left in the second period. Oswego player taken down, and there will be a penalty on this. I'm sitting down behind a wall, so I can't really see it. It's going to be a tripping call on number 3. I believe that is Ryan. No, it's not. No, wait, I don't know who it's on. Nobody went to the box, and still nobody went to the box. Hold on, folks. Gotta figure this out. Or, you know, they just never. Just nobody ever went in the box. Or I didn't see it, and somebody was already in there. Anyways, it's probably it actually is the wrong number up there, but the time is correct. That's all that matters. It comes in. Long pass up. You can't really tell what happened because it went out of the camera view. And now it's blown dead for, I believe it was a icing. And now they're probably going to be able to sort out this nobody in the penalty box business. I mean, it's too late. We can't change we can't, like, customize the time. Unless they give them a new penalty, which I think it is probably pretty rare that they will. So it is the wrong number. It's number 12 that went to the box. So somebody said 5-on-3. I don't know if that's the official ruling. There's no penalty up on the board. I have the penalty thing up just in case somebody is sent in. I don't believe anybody will be. Okay, I accidentally ended the last penalty. But there is about a minute left on that. That's shot in, turned aside. Alright, it says a minute 30, but the penalty ends at the about 40-second mark on this clock. I had to fix that up. That's chipped up, and it is attempted to be fired in by Oswego. And once again, they are unable to get it in, as these power plays have honestly been, after that first one, they've not done well in the power play today. That's dragged through the legs of someone. It's all the way down, no icing. About 10 seconds remaining on that penalty. As I'm just going to end it when the time expires on it. Penalty's over. Comes all the way up. And the delayed offside rule. They got to come out of the zone. That's is going to take care of the final 6 seconds of this period. Flipped up, and that is going to take care of the second period. It is 3-2. Heading into the third. A strong period there for we will see you for the start of the third. We welcome you back for the start of the third period. It is 3-2. Oswego headed into the third. They've played a strong game. And actually, both teams have not played poorly at all. It's honestly been a pretty tight game. Oswego has had the more chances, but the chances that Skaneateles have got, they have cashed in on. That's something that Oswego's had trouble with today as we get ready to start the third period. Face-off taken, and it is won by Oswego. Third period underway. Chipped up the boards, and now it's makes its way down. I believe that was a Oswego player that actually dumped that in. The forecheck there by Skaneateles. They could not really get anybody on it, and here comes Oswego back out the other way. Stick lift attempt doesn't work. The little slash there doesn't work. That's chipped to the middle, and it'll finally be taken aside. Rushed around, a few players fall over each other. It's up to the point now. Worked around, we can't really see what's going on. Now we can. It's back up to the middle. Oswego will throw that right back in. This is what they've done a lot. They've gotten it below the goal line, then they've tried to feed the middle. However, the middle has been decently hard to find for them today, as they've actually gotten more chances off of just shots and a offside called on Skaneateles. Shots on goal 24-16 has been the shots on goal really don't reflect how this game's been. It's been actually they kind of do. It's more of the score doesn't, because Oswego has had more chances, but they've not been able to capitalize on all that many of them. Here comes Oswego now as they walk in. That's thrown towards the net, barely missed along at the point. Thrown around, it comes up. Move to the middle. And the little pass in front does not work. Sent all the way out. They tried to throw that. Go that way, it does not work, and Oswego continues to just play ping pong around behind the goal. Now it'll come out. And it's up to the point now. That's ripped on net, and the shot is turned aside. Up to the point. Another shot there, that's turned aside. Sent back into the back corner. The camera guy really does not know what he's doing, as we can't see. I will be addressing that with him before I fire him. I'm just kidding. Makes its way around and comes out to the defender in the middle, and they will make their way out. Chipped into the offensive zone, and that was coughed up. Back up to the point now. And the backhand pass goes right back to Oswego. And a backhand pass comes up, and it is a breakaway for Oswego. And they lost the puck in front. Centering pass comes out of the zone. Pass around. And a little collision there at the red line, but Oswego will just get this puck right back. And down goes another of your players. The delayed offside does bail Skaneateles out there as they get the puck away. There comes Skaneateles. A little chip on net is grabbed and covered with 10:43 to play here in the third. Shots on goal 26-17 in favor of Oswego. It's 3-2, 10:43 left in the third. Face-off one comes out to the point. Ripped from the point that went wide. Battling for it on the wall. It will come out to Oswego. They rim it around the boards. Skaneateles is the first team there. It's chipped in, and now a long pass, which will get really close but not make it all the way down. And here comes Skaneateles back off of that fouled little pass attempt. Shot in is turned aside. With 10:04 to play here in the third. Face-off is one back. Up to the point now. Fired on towards the net, didn't go. And a little play out. And there was a little squeaker that managed to find its way on the net. Off of that golden opportunity. And it is turned away. 9:53 left. Scan looking for that goal. That would tie this game up. I don't know what the format for tiebreaker is in this tournament, but it would be something related to that. The footage going in and out again. I think it might just be because people are actually stepping on the HDMI connector that are watching the game. And that very well could be the problem. Here comes, and yeah, that is the problem, so we'll make note of that for the future. Long chipped up towards the net, and it bounced over. And the next shot is turned away. The rebound turned aside, and the third try, and it stayed out. Somehow, 4 shots on goal in that whole sequence, and they're up to 30 now. That was a ridiculous sequence in front of the net. The goalie, I do believe, is down. She is slowly but surely getting back up. We will continue without a long pause here. It's one back check all the way up. And racing for that. And it is, the race is pretty much a tie. They both end up scrubbing for it at the end. And now here's an opportunity for Oswego on a breakaway. Walking in, the shot is turned aside. Another big save there by the goaltender. I really wish I had, these jerseys had like numbers that correlated to what the actual number of the players are. Because there are actually 2 number 4s on Skaneateles. Anyways, walking in, that shot took a little deflection and flew behind the net. Skaneateles with 8:20 to find that tying goal. That has a chance of putting them in the championship game. This goes all the way down for an icing against Oswego. Face off one at the point, it comes back along. Chipped. And nothing really happened there. It just kind of made its way around, and it's still making its way around the boards. Skaneateles trying to carry this back up, and now here's a good move. Here's another good move. It's a 2-on-1 developing. That shot is blocked. Never made it on that. 2 good moves there by Skaneateles. That's chipped up, and here comes a big opportunity. Walking in, the shot is turned aside again. As another save to keep the push pops in this game. As this one could easily be falling out. We've been live for now an hour and 15 minutes. So that's pretty cool. That's one back up to the point. Great job there. That's thrown in. Out. Tripped up. And a few players from each team trying to get to dig this one out. And it's still stuck on the wall. Skaneateles will take this out, but immediate pressure from Oswego. It comes over. And it gets shipped up, and here comes A. And it's just going to make its way all the way down for an icing. Could have been cool, but it wasn't. 3-2. Oswego, 6:58 left. Skaneateles needing that goal to have a shot at getting into the championship game. As again, there's actually no standings online from what I saw, so yeah, it's been rough. Face off one by Skaneateles. They try to chip it out of their zone. They will. And down goes Oswego, but now here comes Skaneateles walking in. And they will immediately lose it, but this puck will stay in. Out and at the point, and then it's dumped down behind the goal line. Oswego doing a good job of keeping possession of the puck in their own end, but they need to get it out. That's up to the point there. Shot deflected towards the middle, and nobody's there. And that's kept in. Good move around one player, and it's forced up to the middle. The goalie lost the puck, but it's picked immediately back up by Oswego, and that's pickpocketed. Good move around the middle. Shot, and it's turned aside. That was another awful voice crack. My goodness, it's been rough today. .604 to play here in the third. Face off one, and the quick shot went wide. Behind the net, Skaneateles looking, turning, and now pinned up against the wall. And a couple players falling down in front of the net. And here comes Oswego. That's chipped up. Walking in, off the crossbar, and it stays out again. There it comes all the way up, and it's chipped back in. Down to 5:35 to go. And again, we cannot see what's going on in the corner. Sorry, guys, I had to yell at the cameraman. This guy is garbage. I'm just kidding. That's moved to the net, and nothing really will come of that. It's fired in, and that is held. The 34th shot on goal for Oswego this game. They have been a very good team with shooting, but they've only got 3, and those 3 came in, and 2 of those came in very quick succession in the first period. Oswego started up 2-0. Skaneateles battled back, and Oswego struck again to take the lead back. Now Skaneateles fighting to try to stay alive in championship contention for this tournament. That's chipped up, and here they come. Walking in, lost the puck. Pass to the middle. And that's grabbed, they push it around. Up to the point held. And that is poked away. Here comes Oswego with another breakaway opportunity. And another time, they are turned aside at the doorstep. And it has just been relentless for Oswego today. They have just not been able to get anything. Few whacks there on the wall, and the puck comes out to Oswego, who will now try to get it up, but it's set right back in his zone. But Oswego immediately will pick this back up. That's given away. Here comes Skaneateles walking in. Weaving, the shot is turned aside. As the Oswego goaltender has made the big saves when needed today. 3-2 with 4:08 left. If Skaneateles is going to pull back in this one, they are going to need that goal now. The last game of the round robin. correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe both of these teams are 1-1. That's chipped in. And the chip towards the net is picked up by the defender. Two Skaneateles players will fall over each other. And here comes Oswego. We get a long pass up. That'll go all the way down. And no icing. That may have deflected off of somebody and I just didn't see it. Up to the point now. Tied up on the wall. Sent up to the middle and nothing there. And here they come back. Chipped up and a good pass. And here comes Oswego again. Another opportunity. Walking in, the shot went wide. Held in at the point. Slowly, on net in the deflection by the defender nearly cost him the game, but it was turned aside. 36 shots on goal for Oswego in this game. Chipped up, and that time it will make its way over. Forced all the way back in, and this will become an icing against Skaneateles Oswego, excuse me, with 2:50 left to play in this third period. They're gonna get in the championship game. It's gonna have to be right now. They need that third goal. They've had 23 shots on goal. They've scored 2. Oswego with 36. They've scored 3. A couple of block shots there in front, and this is chipped all the way down. And will it make it? No. It is waved off. It did make it, but the referee saw enough effort to wave the icing. At the point, and now right in front of that, nobody there, and they score! Off the rebound. And the Ring Pops are now up 4-2. And a huge move there to put them up by a second goal to pad their lead. There's 2:22 remaining as my clock somehow still is 2 seconds behind, and I have no idea how I keep doing that. That is on their 38th shot on goal. They finally are able to score one. And I mean, that's definitely not what Skaneateles wanted. Now they have to claw back by 2 with about 2:05 to go. And now they do have a chance. That's slowly dribbled on that, and it is grabbed and held. 2:02 to play, and I'm now off at second. Just cannot win with this clock. 2:02 left to play. Goalie not out yet. And if they do pull the goalie, it's going to have to be either now or as soon as possible. I'm actually standing right now to see when the goalie goes. If the goalie goes, it'll be difficult to tell. It comes up, and Oswego will now skate this one up. That's held. Try to force it back in. And Oswego will chip this in. 1:36 to go. 4-2 Ring Pops, aka Oswego. They have 38 shots on goal. Ring Pops, or Push Pops, aka Skaneateles, with 24. That comes up, and it's blown dead for offside. And the goaltender's still not out. And if they're going to pull him, it's got to be probably right now. After they when they get the puck into the zone, or they're gonna run out of time. Oswego skates up behind the net, trying to waste time, or just clear the puck. Now here's a good move, step out to the middle. The shot was blocked. Back up to the point. Goalie not leaving yet. And that's chipped wide. 54 seconds to play. And Oswego will get it out of the zone. And Oswego will now force it, or they're trying to force it up, and they do get into the offensive zone. 41 seconds to go, excuse me. This comes up and now walking in. Gun moves around. That's put towards the net and it's turned aside. 30.8 left. And the ring pops. Off of a very well played game, will take this game in the last 30 seconds as they defend as the final hopes of a comeback slip away for the push pops. It comes around and some body play there. That's chipped up to the middle, right in, and it's turned aside. I have 12 on the clock. There's 8.6, so I'm just going to round up to 9. The final 8.6 or 9 seconds on this clock will tick away as that actually went right on net for the 40th shot on goal. Final seconds tick off the clock. That'll do it. As the game taken by the Ring Pops, they defeat the Push Pops by a score of 4-2. They outshoot them 40-25. A very well played game, I thought, for the both teams here. I'm not trying to mess with the graphics for the end of game screen. There we go. We will, from Pulaski, New York, we will see you next time. Ring Pops take this one 4-2.